Hopefully that's a break for you guys. Just a little another update, I guess that's all you can put it as. Took apart one of these transformers that were out of the I don't know if you can see that. It's right here off the welders there, the two welders, and this was a small winding, but it has quite a bit of weight. All this copper, there's even one in there. See, I don't got much number 2 copper. Probably got more weight than water in there. I don't know. And then I think from now on I'm gonna start cutting all the copper out of here, because it's like $1. It was $1.80 or something, but I think it went down lots for copper aluminum rad, so I might make a slit here and then pull that copper straight through, hopefully. I think I'll try with this one because it's bigger copper, so see how hard it is to do. I've moved everything. I don't know if I showed it in my last video. All aluminum there, well, not all of it, but a good amount of it. My compressors till I get a chance to work on them. These are the ballasts. The small ones are at the top, and then there's some big ones. The rest of them are all the same. Boards till I can deal with them. That is copper motors, but as you can tell, a little flooded there. I should make a hole, drill a hole in there. Oh, so I still got another winding here. I got all that and all that, and they're not the easiest to take apart, that's for sure, but it is worth it, you know, like to do that little bit of work for that. And I'm always working on something, so my time actually, somebody did a good quote. Who was that? Was it Uberism? I think he said you could sacrifice only one thing: time or money when you're scrapping. And I think I'd sacrifice time, because my days here, wow, look at the clouds. Like, it's been raining and gloomy, as you can tell. There's like mud in there. But my days are 6 in the morning to 10 at night, and it'll still be like this at 10 roughly. It'll start to dim down a little bit, but pretty long days. And even inside I could pull apart like little motors, like I'll show you. I pull apart well, I just started. I shouldn't say I was doing some, but I already took that copper in. Where are they? Well, basically these motors off here. So what I do, I don't know if there's an easier way, but I take it down to that, and then what I do is I close the a crescent on this side, a bigger crescent, so I have more leverage, and then I shove like a screwdriver or something, and then I just pull apart, like pry apart, and this will pop out eventually. And then all you do is push the steel through, and then you can shove a screwdriver in there after, hook this end to one of your drills, a speed drill, and just wind that crap off. Like, it's pretty fast, really fast actually. Noisy though, you know, to hear the drill, plus you're wearing out your drill just having it on full blast. Like, some of those windings are pretty long, and you get quite a bit of copper actually off them. I'm gonna try and work on this. Move this out of the way. I think I'm gonna keep the motor, because I got plans for motors, and I need motors, and this one was a good motor, so I'm guessing, like, it's not electric. Oh yeah, it is electric motor, runs off a switch, so technically I could get it to work. All the casters I'm gonna keep, the wheels, maybe even those axle pieces. See this axle piece and that one, and then the rest, this will be going in as shred. See, that's a drive for this, so I wonder if I should keep that whole setup. I don't think this thing went very fast, so I think I just want the motor. And then on each side, I just realized this. It's a nice piece of brass right here. Brass for that ass. That's funny. What's his name says a badger off of Jimmy, I forget his thing. Just a little bit of things to pull apart. This, I forget what I was going to do. I think I was just going to scrap it. I'm not sure what I'm doing with that. Because the motor needs to be replaced. On top here. I could probably sell this. It's worth quite a bit, you know, to buy one brand new. This, I want to... You're gonna laugh at me, but I actually want to build a cannon out of this. I've always wanted to build a cannon. My buddies are all like, pull it off, so I'll be doing that. I got the bottom one's a heater, not a TV. That's a receiver for satellite, and the top one is like a ventilation. Still have some brass goodies to take off here. There and there. Those heaters, there's 2 of those. Still gotta take apart, but the problem is the screws are all like rusted out and basically brittle. I just got the components to take off this, see? And any stainless steel, I think there's a few pieces. And that thing is ready to throw into the trailer. Started like a kind of #1 section. They take this as #1 for me. As long as it's like paper clip. Oh, yeah, I don't know if you can see it, but it's paper clip thick. Even if it's wound like that, like braided, they'll still take it. They won't take this as #1 because of the lacquer, but if you actually break this stuff off, most of the motors I've been working on, perfect example. What's a perfect example? Well, yeah, those that come off those. I don't know if I can show you right now, but this lacquer on here, it's kind of brittle sometimes, and like I had a whole bunch of stuff. See, it won't even come off now that I bent it. But this end here, I was able to scrape this end off, no problem. But like that would be a lot of work to do all that. So it's not really worth. Yeah, I know I just finished talking about sacrificing time, but to spend time cleaning that to gain 30 cents? Probably not, you know. But to cut a piece of copper pipe, the brass or something off of it to turn it into #1 or whatever, that's worth it because it's simple, it's quick. I'd be sitting there scraping away at that thing and they'd probably still take it as #2 because they'd find like a little bit of lacquer or something, I don't know, or whatever that stuff is. I've been tearing apart, you guys remember the ice cream machine? Well, this is actually just one of those little mixer things that I got, and I'm not going to take this off because I don't know how to take it off. I think it's the screw here. I'll try and show you. Right there, you can see it on, oh, you can see on the shaft, but it's already stripped too much where I can't even do it. So all this is stainless steel. The tank is stainless steel. Hopefully they won't mind this insulation. It's very hard to take out. What else do we got here? Got a whole bunch of #2 wire. I think it's #2. You know, I'm not really good with, like, that's definitely #2. But like this other stuff, it's, yeah, that's #2. I'm not too good with determining #2 from like crap wire because like it's, I don't know, whatever. This thing's very heavy, believe it or not, still, even though I took off the motor. See, this isn't mud right here. This is actually old sugar. It just caked in the engine and stuff. So I gotta try and figure out what I'm gonna do with that because that's just nasty. And it's hard, like I gotta wear gloves at all times. I gotta take these bolts out and I'm gonna figure out what's inside here. It's probably just some steel gears, which sucks. I wish it was gold. But can't always have it. I'm not going to scrap this. This is stainless steel. It's not very heavy, so it's not worth scrapping. This is the wire that comes out of, like, I don't know, this is like a refrigerator, no, stove wire and stuff. I got lots of it. There's even some in my #2 copper, because I'm not really sure if I want to, like, send it in like that, or this. So I'm not sure if I want to send it in like that and get like only 80 cents, I think is a pound, or because I don't got a stripper yet, even though I've been talking about a stripper for like how long. It's a lot of copper claims on these. This thing was pretty cool. I was gonna keep it. See, it pushes. I was gonna keep it and turn it into some kind of Morse code. But, you know, I got too many projects, and to be honest, I think this is a little too fancy for a Morse code thing. I think there's simpler ways to make them, so... nice little copper winding on that. Too bad that wouldn't be number one, you know, like thick copper like that should technically be number one, because, they're getting more copper than they're paying for, technically, in some sense. And it's nothing to them to clean it. They probably shove it in some kind of, like, sandblaster or something, or I don't know, but, so that's all my claims for now, I guess. The motor still ain't worked on. I should work on them, because I'm taking in my aluminum pile. There's all this, there's gotta be like 800 to 1,000 pounds, I'm not even joking. Because I already moved all the stuff that was laying here, because it started to look pretty messy over there, and, I can tell, like, how much weight there is. And I hope I'm pretty right, because imagine that, like, 1,000 pounds. But that's only like $300. Over here it's like 45 cents, not even. I got a couple washer motors sitting over there that I've been using for weights to hold up a pallet, and then I realized that there's big copper motors inside of them. So you gotta really check out your stuff, you know. Take a look. You might find a fortune inside one of them. And then I'm gonna cut this over there somewhere, and then I'll be throwing these in the truck when I go. They're not very heavy, I don't think. I can't remember really. No, they're not very heavy. I wish I could squish them. Maybe I can, but it'd probably just slash the tires or something, so it's not worth it. Okay, well, I'll let you go, and hopefully I can start uploading some more videos. I know they've been taking a while, and I've been uploading just one. But my sister's internet in town is kind of crappy, and my internet out here is just done, so... Oh, and I built a trampoline, if you didn't notice when I was videoing, but I built a trampoline out of, well, the legs, or the very bottom there, that bottom piece, is from one set of trampoline. Actually, it's from the same one that the round pieces are from. The trampoline part, the bouncy part, was from our old trampoline. We found it, and the springs too. And as you can see, they're going like this. I started from that side with the springs, and those ones are like tight. And then we tried countering it with these ones, and these ones just like, I don't know. So the ring is technically too big for this. But it's okay, because it still bounces. It holds up my weight. I was just like on there. I'm about 180, maybe more now. I don't know. These verticals are from another trampoline. And as you can see, like, they're all kind of like, some of them aren't sticking out. But it's holding. Everything's holding. There's only one thing we have to do. We have to remake this piece. This was some kind of short piece we found. And it had square ends, so it was technically from a different one. So we rounded it off with the grinder and bent it a little, and we forced it in there and hit it on this side. And then on this side, we flared this out so it fit over this one. Yeah, and we used a couple of springs off of another trampoline to crisscross this side. This is the only loose side. It's not that loose. Like, you can still jump on it, but it's not the greatest. And then this cushion is off of the hospital equipment, and it's been staying in the rain anyway, so it's got like a, like, if you took this off, you could probably see, yeah, see, like, it's a tarp material or like something, or rubber material. So technically I don't even need this soft cushion, because like eventually it's gonna like get like maybe moldy or something. So maybe I'll take that off, and it's just for my son to climb up here and there, you know, and when he gets down, he sits on there and then gets down. He's still nervous. I've been trying to tell him, like, because he's never had a trampoline. He's only 8, and we had a trampoline our whole lives, so he didn't grow up like us. These lights are just getting me mad, because everything you need on there, not so much these, but there are screws on here where you need like a small screwdriver, like a very fine, I don't know. Okay, well, I gotta let you go. I gotta get ready. My nephew's coming into town from work. He's working like a little further north, and he has to pass through here to get to where he lives. So he's gonna come visit us, and we're gonna go out for supper. So I will. Oh, and I got these lights from the vet for So I was thinking a photographer could use them. They light up and that they're for X-rays. So I'm gonna, instead of scrapping them, I'm just gonna sell them, because one's plastic on the back and one's I think aluminum or tin. So it's not really worth me taking that apart. Okay, I'll see you in the next video.